Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that supported us in playing Marvel Crisis Protocol recently. We're still fairly new to the game. We are absolutely enjoying it, and every game we are learning something additional. Thank you to everybody that's left comments. I know there's a few things that we have applied to this game coming up that we have learned through comments and stuff. We're still new. There's still a couple of things after editing it I think that we've done slightly wrong, but we'll get there. We're really enjoying this, and you can expect more battle reports as they come. We've just picked up all the new releases of Mr. Sinister, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver, and of course Sin and Viper. So you can expect all of them and more coming to the channel very soon. However, remember, if you would like to support the channel, please support us on Patreon or by becoming a YouTube member. And now that the schedules are back to kind of normal, and hopefully as of next week we can start to play other people, the channel should start to pick up quite a bit. So without further ado, guys, let's go and have a look through our rosters. Okay, folks, here we go. This is my roster today of 10 models. I had to steal a hero. Of course, Miles is in there. He's just there to make the 10. But we've got the Cabal from the starter set. We've got Green Goblin. We've got MODOK. We have Venom and Ghost Rider. I'm hoping to bring Ghost Rider today, but he's 5 power. And you argue, well, why would you pay 5 for him when MODOK is 5?
Yeah.
And I've still yet to use MODOK, but Ghost Rider's so cool.
It really is.
So I've gone for my cards: Deal with the Devil, Highway to Hell, Medpack, Cosmic Invigoration, Dark Reign, Lethal Protector, The Age of Ultron, and Lucy's favourite card, Well Laid Plans. And what's this?
We have the Inhumans with a few extra. Yep, I won't run them again because although I won the last game, I kind of made some big mistakes with keeping Black Bolt back. So we have Crystal, Lockjaw, Black Widow, Bolt, Captain America, Iron Man, Medusa, Groot, Spidey, and Hulk.
So you could technically run Avengers here as well if you wanted to.
Yes, I could.
But cards?
We have Patch Up, Mission Objective, All You've Got. I really want to play that one. Last Minute Save, Element Infusion, Follow Me, Inhuman Royal Family, and Terra Genesis.
Right, so here we go, folks. This is the table today. I've got a new piece of scenery painted up.
Woohoo!
From Fisk Construction. We've got a couple of other bits to paint up as well, but it's nice to have something bigger. So this, Lucy, is size 5.
Nice.
Biggest piece we've used.
Yeah.
This is size 3. Dumpsters and cars are size 2. And, of course, the traffic lights are size 1. So, who has priority, Lucy?
I get
1 crit.
Wow. You get no. Oh,
I get 1 crit. It's a draw. Back to you.
2.
She gets 2. I get 1. So you have priority.
I think you've had it every game so far.
So normally we would actually have 3 extraction missions, 3 secure missions each. Because we've only got 1 set of the cards between the two of us, and because this isn't a fully organised player event, we're just playing each other. We've literally got access to all of the blue cards that we have and all of the red cards that we have. Lucy, do you want blue or red?
Blue.
And then Lucy picks 2 at random. I will pick 2 at random, and we'll see which ones we are going to take. So the 2 missions chosen is Gamma Wave sweeps across Midwest and Skrulls infiltrate world leadership. We've placed the objective markers already. Funnily enough, there doesn't seem to be many here because we've literally got 4 and 1 in the middle. Because each one of these has 3 objectives, not 4 or 5. So, because Lucy has priority, do you want to go 15 or 17?
I normally list 17.
Fair enough. Right, so here is the problem. At 17, I couldn't run the list I wanted, which was Venom, Ghost Rider, Red Skull, and Zemo. I've had to take MODOK instead. Again, I've still never used them.
Yep.
But I didn't anticipate to use them, therefore I didn't put cards in my hand for MODOK.
No.
But I need MODOK so that I'm at 17 without breaking my Cabal allegiance, because Venom and Ghost Rider aren't in Cabal.
Yeah.
So I had to swap it out. I needed at least 3 models in there. Meanwhile, Lucy has gone for the Inhumans plus Black Widow.
Yep, I did look at others, but I couldn't see any that are painted that are worth 2.
Yep, so of course Lucy did choose Power 17 as the points for today's game. I won't lie, I'm kind of nervous. I only actually have 4 cards out of the 8 that I can use because I didn't take Doc and Goblin, I didn't take Ultron, and I didn't take Ghost Rider.
I'm just so glad you didn't take the first 2 and steal all my objectives.
That is very handy, and I think I definitely need to run Spider Fours at some point. But without further ado, let's move into the power phase and Lucy's first activation.
Right, so here we go. I am going to... My first activation will be Lockjaw. So, first of all, I will do the King of the Inhumans, which is the Inhumans affiliation. And Lockjaw will give his current 1 point to Crystal. But, because he is within 2 of another allied character, who's a good boy goes off, he gets another 3 power. So, first activation will be Teleport. This is a superhero, a super ability, superpower, but it's also an action. It costs 2 CP. Power.
2 power.
Yes. And I can move within 3. Move a character to 3. There we go. And his second activation, he's just going to move his small. Yeah.
Puts him within 2 of the Gamma Shelter.
Yeah. I've just knocked them all over. But there we go, and that is my first activation.
Unsurprisingly, I have to go with Zemo.
Yep, I wanted to go first with Crystal because 2 large movements would have gotten us to that.
And you can fly.
Yes, but I wanted someone next to Lockjaw. I wanted him up and running because he's quite slow. I know it makes no difference because of thingy, but I needed the points.
So then I'll basically go to there. I'm within range 1. Roll 2 dice. It is the Skrull Agent. With roll 2 dice. If either die is a crit, that character picks up the Skrull Agent and removes all decoy tokens from the battlefield.
Well, that makes things easier for me.
No, it doesn't. It makes things much harder for me because now Crystal's coming for me.
Exactly. So, unsurprisingly, I am going to activate Crystal next. Firstly, though, King of the Inhumans, Black Widow, is going to give Crystal 1 power. So, like he said, I need to actually see him to attack. So, first activation, Crystal will move to there. Okay, so my second activation with Crystal, she's going to attack with Earth Shaker. Range is A1, 5 attacks.
I'll take that.
What? I can re-roll 1.
Because you're in here, you can't re-roll a skull.
Oh, wait. Oh my word.
Wow. I expected a bit more from her than that.
Yeah, so because I didn't do any... After this attack is resolved, this character gains 1 power. So that puts me up to 4. I thought I actually had to do damage.
No.
I'm going to spend the 4 and attack again, thanks to Elemental Onslaught. I don't want to attack with that again because that was...
You can't?
No, yes, sorry, that is correct. I'm going to go with... Volcanic Surge, which if I roll a wild, you get the incinerated keyword.
Okay.
2 hits. I can reroll
1. They're not hits, they're defense, but that's a hit.
That's a hit. Oh.
1 hit.
That.
Is it physical or energy?
Energy.
Energy. I've got 3 defense. I would have potentially gotten... There we go. I block 3. Do you gain a power for resolving the attack, or is it only if you do damage?
If it's resolved. After each attack is resolved, this character gains 1 power.
Nice.
Well, that was very poor.
So next up, I'm going to use Red Skull. I am going to move medium and make sure that I stay within range 2 of that Gamma Shelter so that I don't take damage. And then I'm going to use Cosmic Cube. I gain 3 power, and I roll 5 dice, and for each skull I suffer 1 damage. I suffer no damage, but Skull goes up to 4 power.
Nice. And up next for me, it will be a double move for Medusa.
You have to be within 2 of the Gamma Shelter, so you can actually go quite a way forward still.
And there's other Gamma Shelters though.
There is, yeah.
Yeah. So that is it for me.
Next up is MODOK. Double move. So then what I'll do is, basically, I can go pretty far. Can I get to within range 4 of Crystal though?
I think you can.
But if I do move to there, which I can definitely do, am I going to still be within 2?
With his base.
With his base, so. Yes. So another small move, not going his full distance. That puts me within 4. That keeps me within 2. There we go. I can't attack, but it puts me within range ready to go.
Yeah. So next for me is a double move from Natasha. She's going to move her along to there. And then the small climb up to that shelter there.
So a double move for Venom, and because he's got Wall Crawler, he ignores the height 5 of this. So I can move my medium straight onto that. Contests that one with Natasha.
Indeed.
Now, interestingly enough, it just says player score 1 VP for securing the close, 2 VPs for the Sentinel, and 3 for holding the opposing players. And on that note, I've made a massive mistake.
Yep.
I was so concerned with staying within range 2 to not take damage, I forgot to stay within range 1 to actually secure it. I'll hold my hands up. My initial intention was to move Venom here. But when I realised he could get to that one, that's why I did that. So Lucy's now just got Black Bolt to go.
And all we're doing from him is a double move to get him.
I'm guessing you want to put him like on this side of it though, to pass some power around.
Yep. So that is turn 1. Clean up.
Yep, clean up phase. So everybody that is not within range 2 of a Gamma Shelter suffers 1 damage.
Crystal.
That's Zemo and Crystal. And if you are controlling your own, you score 1 point. So Lucy scores 1 point for controlling her own. Nobody controls this one because both of us are contesting it. Meanwhile, I actually score 2 VP for controlling the Skrull because Zemo has it.
Yeah, not for long.
Not for long. That's annoying. This down here with MODOK could have gotten me an extra point. However, because Lucy has 5 characters and I have 4, it means I now get to go first. So, going into power phase, Zemo goes to 1, MODOK is on 2, Red Skull is on 5, Venom is on 2.
And for me, Black Widow is 1, Medusa is 2, Black Bolt is 2, Crystal is 2, and so is Lockjaw.
Now, here's the problem. If I do not go with Zemo first, Lucy is going to attack him, and she'll probably get more lucky than what she did before.
I can't go any worse.
No. Here's the problem. I really, really, really want to attack with Zemo. Do I attack, right? Or do I move? Do I attack or do I move?
Move. Run away.
If I do even a single damage, I can gain 3 power. I can then use Master Swordsman and reroll everything from my second attack. At moving small, the best I can do is get here. You'll just do a long move and then attack all 3 of them with Earthshaker.
Do you not mean Volcanic?
No, Earthshaker. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm going to attack. So I'm going to use Sword Strike from Zemo. Everything into Crystal, okay? I get 2 hits. I reroll 1 because I'm Zemo. I get 3 hits in total.
Very nice.
What is your physical defense?
3. Everything's 3.
And you can reroll 1 for being an Inhuman.
So I take 2.
Yep, so I gain 3 damage because of Master of Evil.
Do I get power for taking damage? I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Right.
So I just did 2 wounds to you, yeah?
Yep.
So I'm up to 4 power. So get this, right? Now, I'm just reading the scroll. It says the speed of the character holding the scroll agent becomes small. Steel Rush says after this attack is resolved, the character may advance medium. Would you say the small trumps the medium?
I would, yes.
Right.
Because that's his normal. That's what he does all the time.
Yeah.
The holding is new.
It slows him down.
Yeah.
He's probably doing some sort of weird dance at them as well, coercing him along. So I am going to use Master Swordsman for 2 power, right? I'm then going to use Steel Rush.
Okay.
Okay, so Master Swordsman lets me reroll all my attack dice apart from skulls. So just the 1. So I do get 3 hits. I do get a wild, which is good. So your physical defense, reroll 1 first.
Yep.
And then you get only the 1 crit for that,
Yeah.
so you get to do 1 more. So you take 1 damage, and you actually take the bleed condition as well, because I rolled a wild. And because I used Steel Rush, it says he just advances small. Doesn't say towards the character, Lucy. I'm going to run away. This kind of works, right? Because I have another plan. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go to there. And the reason I'm going there is because I know you're Earthshaker. So I don't want to be within 1 on either side. So, he was there, wasn't he? So I'm actually going to have to go here. It means that I've got a nice gap between there, so you can't hit all 3. You can move here and hit both, but I feel that if I move them here, you just come here and go bang all 3 with Earthshaker twice. And I'm not prepared to suffer that again. So there we go. Zemo is done, and he's got no power left because I've just spent it all.
So first thing I'm going to do is give Black Widow's power to Black Bolt.
Puts him up to 3.
It does indeed. Now my turn. I am going to attack with Crystal because either way she is dead. Well, not knocked out, dazed at the end of this turn. Either from bleed or from not being within the shelter.
Yeah.
So she's first going to go with... is she even in range? Yes, beam 3. I've already measured, sorry.
Yep, you can hit Zemo with 3, and MODOK is within range 4
Yes.
because I wanted to be within range 4.
So Volcanic Surge from Crystal to Zemo, it's B3, 4 attacks. If I roll a wild, you get the Incinerate keyword.
Okay, and this is an energy attack, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And roll skulls, but there's a crit.
Yep.
So that is 2 wilds. So you do get the Incinerate, so 3 damage. Possibly.
3 damage, and this is energy, yeah?
It is, yes.
So I can reroll 1 dice for being Zemo. So I take 1 damage.
And you get the Incinerate keyword.
Lovely.
So you now lose one of your defense rolls.
Yep.
Puts me up to 5 power because I gain a power after every attack is resolved.
If you double or triple attacking like what you're gonna do, actually doing that first is quite a good play.
Absolutely. So next I'm gonna go with Hydrokinesis, 4 attack dice. Reroll
Hit
1.
and a wild.
So,
2 hits and a wild.
that would make the wild does give you the slow keyword, but you already have it for.
But it means that even if I now drop I'm still small.
Right, yeah.
So now I only get 2 defense dice as a result of that. I stop both, so I take 1 more damage. 3 puts me up to 2 power. Yep.
Yep, so that puts me up to 6 power, and I'm going to spend 4 on Elemental Onslaught, which means I can attack again with something that I haven't already used. So I'll go with Hurricane Blast. This is physical.
Yep. So hitting a crit, reroll 1. Okay, and then an extra dice.
No, so
still
2
2.
more.
And now I only get 2 defense dice. Reroll 1. That's the 2. That's the 2 that you needed, Lucy.
Woohoo!
So,
Drop it.
I'm just looking for the 4 on my dice. So I drop this, but within range 2.
Closer to me, thank you. And I will spend a power to pick it up. See a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck.
So he's dazed, which means he technically loses them because he loses them when in the flip. Not until the cleanup phase. So I could still technically attack her now and push her and stuff, but don't really want to.
And she gains another power for that.
Right, tough decision for me here, but I'm going to go with Red Skull next. And I'm going to use Master of the Cube, 3 power. I think I'm going to have to do this. I think MODOK is pretty survivable, right? So I'm going to put him there. What's the range? Black Bolt's range of Master Punch?
3.
Range 3. And it forces you to move closer, doesn't it? So either way, you're going to have to use 2 activations there. MODOK has range 4 on his weaponry, so I can hit them. And then Skull is going to move to there within range 1 to collect that. And that is Skull's activation. He spent 3 power to move MODOK.
Okay, so first up for me, I'm going to activate Lockjaw, but before that, I'm going to give Black Bolt one of Lockjaw's powers. So like I said, Black Bolt, Lockjaw, so he's going to do a small move. It's very small, but he's now within 1. In his second activation, I am going to move Black Bolt. I move, character has to be within 3 of him, and then place it within 3 of its current position.
You don't want to go the whole 3?
I just thought, actually. No, it's okay. It's okay. He's got
so
fight.
that's Lockjaw done, yeah?
Yes.
Right, so Medusa is going next.
No, MODOK is attacking Medusa.
Yes, that's what I meant. So I'm going to use Psionic Blast because I don't have the power for Doomsday Chair yet. After this attack is resolved, the character gains power equal to the damage dealt. However, I can sap power. Before damage is dealt, the target character loses 1 power for each wild in the attack roll, and this character gains that amount of power.
What?
Yeah, so not only do I do damage equal to what power equal to what damage I do, I can also sap it from you as well. Wow, okay. So, crit. So, I get 4 hits.
Yep. She only has 3 defense for everything. So, I defend. So, I can reroll it anywhere.
Yep, for Inhumans.
Lovely.
And then you get a crit.
So, I take 1
You take
damage.
1 damage. So, I gain 1 power for that. Puts me to 3.
However, as well, though, don't I?
Because you took damage, yes. However, I will take 2 of your power because of the wilds that I just rolled and put me up to 5.
You get 1 for each wild.
For each wild.
Oh.
Yes. Now, here's the nice thing, okay? Do I want to do Doomsday Chair? After this attack is resolved, this character may make an additional Doomsday Chair attack without paying the power cost. The additional attack must target another character within 2 of the original target. It does not have the Whirling Blade special rule.
Just.
Yeah, but Widow's also within 2. This is a problem, right? It's 3 power, and I don't generate more power for it. And I really, really want to use Bow to the Will of MODOK to push Black Bolt out of the way. But being able to double attack with Whirling Blades... Oh, God. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. It's 3 power, drops me to 2. Oh, actually, hang on. So I was on 5 power. Cabal puts me at 6 power.
Have you been forgetting that?
No, just that once there. So I'm actually going to pay 3 now to use this. Okay. So I get 7 attacks in total. And this is physical at Medusa. Okay, so I don't get any Wow. Wow.
That's scary.
It is. So, any wilds create bleed. Right, so the additional attack has to be within range of somebody. So obviously, I don't get to double attack Medusa. I get to attack a different character, but still.
So who have you attacked?
Here, Medusa. So that's a total of 6 attacks that were physical. So what's your physical defense?
3.
So 3 dice to defend. You can re-roll that hit.
Mm-hmm.
No, so you take 4 damage on Medusa. Does that daze her?
No, she's got 6 wounds.
Nice, so she's left with 1 wound, but she does bleed. I'm just going to move that one onto her. Now I get to do that attack again without spending the power. So here's an interesting question, right? You have to be within range 3 to attack Natasha, but Doomsday Chair says you can attack another character within range 2 of the target. Can I attack Natasha if I'm outside of 3? Either way, I am within 3.
But it is an interesting question.
It's an interesting question because even if MODOK had been slightly further away,
yeah,
could I have hit Natasha or not?
Yeah, that's probably in the rules or somewhere, but we've not looked at them properly.
I get 1 hit.
You have any wall net? Oh no, you're not far enough, are you?
Not close enough to 0. And he's dazed anyway. Yeah, you defended it.
I did indeed.
And then, because I've got power, I'm going to use points on one of my superpowers. Bow to the will of MODOK. Cost me 2 to push or advance a character small that is within range 3. It doesn't say push, so I can literally move him over to there. Then, this seems crazy that I can do this, you know. Choose an interactive terrain feature of size 3 or less within 3 of MODOK and throw it large. I'm going to pick up the bugle and throw it at her. And that's it. I have to apologise because Lucy, genuinely, I didn't know he was that good.
Yes.
No, I've heard he's good. I didn't realise he was that good. Because of the position, I don't want to throw anything at Black Bolt because obviously I don't want to flip him. So I don't want to pick up the bugle and throw it. Crystal's about to die. Medusa's about to... She can attack, but I don't think she can do much. My understanding is if I throw it towards Natasha, I'll just destroy the terrain here. And I can't really get to Medusa. So that is turn. So Lucy has gone with Natasha because she's jumping down. She can move long. Gets it here.
And then I've still got my second activation, and I'm going to shoot with my pistol at Red Skull.
Nice.
Okay, so 1. I'll reroll this for the crit.
Yeah.
No, so 3.
And that's physical.
It is, yes.
My defense is 4. I block 2 and crit. So I take 1 damage on Red Skull, puts him down to 5 wounds remaining.
And guess what?
What?
Your big boy's up next.
Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the problem, right? Do I come back and try and take out Natasha to score me 1 point? Do I stay there to try and secure that one? Or do I go for the one that Lockjaw is on?
Because I've got more characters, this is so working in my favour. I'm not saying them.
Oh no, it's massive because I've got to go with Venom, right? Now, obviously, I've got Web Snare. I can move you medium towards me. Here's what I'm fancying. Pull Natasha away. Stops you contesting this one.
That's an activation. But it keeps you...
Isn't. It's a superpower.
Sorry, yes.
it keeps me on that one, but if she moves, she's going to end up bleeding out anyway at the end of this turn because she's only got 1 wound, so you can't take that from Venom unless Bolt does it. But then you're going to really want to go after this one, aren't you? This is hard because you've still got... Has Lockjaw gone?
Yes.
He has.
You moved Black Bolt.
Oh.
And then you pushed him away.
Oh. I might be able to get that back one. So with Venom, I really want to pull Lockjaw off that. And whilst I can, it prevents Lucy from scoring 1.
I've still got 2 characters to go.
Yeah, but if Medusa moves back, she's going to bleed out. She'll be dazed, therefore you won't control that at the end of the turn. Bolt can go back to it, that's the problem. So I think I'm better off trying to get you off this one. So I'm going to spend 2 power on Web Snare to move Natasha medium, obviously straight towards Venom. Then I'm going to use Symbiote Tendrils, which gives me a total of 5 attacks into Natasha. This is physical. After the attack is resolved, the character gains power equal to the damage dealt. After the attack is resolved, the target gains the bleed special condition. So I only get 2 hits, Lucy. And you count blanks?
Yes.
You actually stopped it. So you gain the bleed condition anyway.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Venom and Zemo don't have to shout the bleeds, don't they?
Yeah.
I didn't do any damage to you, so don't gain any power, but then I'm going to do the exact same thing again. This time for 1 crit. 2 in total this time. So 1 skull and 1 crit, so you can roll your crit. So that's a double stop. So Venom's just done nothing to Natasha.
Like Crystal.
Wow. And that is it. That's all of my characters now activated. We forgot to put on there. So you've still got Bolt and Medusa to go with.
Yep. So, up next, Medusa and Lockjaw, sort of. Lockjaw is going to spend 4 power to patch up. Choose a non-dazed allied character. Another allied character within 2 may spend up to 5 to play this card. Remove power. Remove damage equal to the
Power spent.
So basically, she had taken 5 wounds. She's now only took 1.
Yeah.
So I am activating Medusa next.
Yep.
She's going to move up there.
Are you? Oh, you've got no power to move, have you? So a small climb.
And then she's going to attack
there
with Braid Bash.
And this is at Venom, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
5 attacks. If this attack deals damage and you are size 3 or less, the target, I can push you 3. If I roll a wild, I can do it again.
So you need a wild up to do at least 1 damage to shove me off this objective.
Yeah. Now the reason, yes, she's still going to take... The reason I used patch up, was because if I didn't, and I came up and attacked and pushed Venom off, I'll still take that last wound from the bleed, making her dazed, which means she wouldn't control this. Using patch up means she stays...
You'll take the damage, but
it's only
you'll
1,
still be healthy.
And I'll still control it for a point.
If you push Venom off.
Yeah. So, Braid Bash. Yes!
You got a wild, which means you can do it again. You got 2 hits in total. You can reroll 1 dice, so you can reroll the defend.
Yep. No.
For a blank.
That's
okay.
2.
Yeah, I've got no power. I do have 4 physical defense though. 1 wild. So I do take a single damage, Lucy.
So I will do that again.
You have to push me small, though, don't you?
No. It says may push.
But you'd have to do that now before you attack. What's the range on Braid Bash?
3.
So what I would do is push.
I don't have to push him though. But in case I don't get it again.
In case you don't get it again, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go up to the small, but what you want to do is stay within the 3.
Yeah, let's do that.
Correct us if I'm wrong, folks, but I think that's correct. She doesn't have to push the entire distance, I don't think.
If not, we're very sorry. Well, yep, brace bash again. This is called Flurry. Reroll 1.
Yeah. So you get 2 hits. I've got 4 defense dice. I defend 2. So no more damage dealt there.
That's okay, that's
but
what I wanted.
Pretty good player there. And you've still got Black Bolt to go.
Yes, so how many damage did I do in total?
You did 1 there.
Including the first round?
The first round you did 1, you did none the second attack.
Alright, so she gains 1 power. Right, last but not least, Black Bolt, and he is within 3 of MODOK, so I'm going to attack with Master Punch.
Yep.
I'll make this in case, it affects the dice. Right, so I can reroll 1.
For a score. Now, interestingly enough, right, so MODOK, when defending against attack, this character changes wild results in the roll to blanks. You could have technically re-rolled one of them wilds, but obviously you re-rolled one of the other blanks anyway, so it's neither here nor there.
Well, this is my crit.
Yeah. So you get 2 hits. Because I count the wilds as blanks.
Yep.
I fail both.
Okay, that's good, because if I'm reading this... Whoa, no, what size is he?
He is size 4.
Oh, I can now, right, after this attack is resolved, place this character within 1 inch of the target. And if this attack deals damage and the target is size 4 or less, after this attack is resolved, this character may throw the target small.
Okay.
Which would have been wonderful.
Well, if you throw me small...
Oh, we're waiting at the bugle.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Right, so I've hummed and hawed about this. If I threw him at the beagle, yes, that would just be destroyed, but that puts...
And I would take 1 damage.
Yeah, which is great. But Crystal is not in the shelter, so she's going to be dazed this turn and drop the objective. So if he is closer to this, he's closer to picking it up.
And I'm going first next turn.
Yeah, so I just want them as far away from her as possible. So I've just pushed him there. So my second activation will be Energy Bolt. Again, at MODOK, I've lost my dice. You've stolen them all.
I picked them all up because you left them in the middle.
5 attacks. Here we go. After this attack is resolved, this character gains power equal to the damage, and if I roll a wild, I can change one of your defending rolls.
Okay.
So I can reroll that anyway. For
Inhumans. Being Inhuman.
Which fails.
Right, so then MODOK will get 3 defense. So I successfully block 1, which means I take...
Hang on, is it a crit, a wild, or a shield?
I got a wild.
So I will change that to a blank.
Okay. And then because I'm MODOK, I'll change that one to a blank.
But you still take the damage?
I still take 1, I take 2 damage.
Yeah.
That actually worked alright in your favour there, I think.
Wouldn't you take 3 because you didn't defend any?
First time that has ever come up, and again, very handy attack sequence. So basically, we followed it down, and it says modify own dice. Neither of us did. Modify opposing dice. Because it's Lucy's priority, she modified my wild to a blank. Then I modified her wild to a blank. In the end, she got 2 successful hits. I got no defense, so I take the 2 damage. And that is turn.
Yep. Clean up.
Clean up. So everybody not in a shelter takes a damage. So Crystal now takes the damage, which means she's dazed. MODOK takes the damage, drops him to 5 wounds suffered.
He's already dead. Oh, MODOK, sorry.
Yep. Venom is outside of a shelter, so he takes the damage.
So does Black Bolt.
Yep, and so does Black Widow, because she's here. Right, so that is all the damages resolved.
Thanks.
Then, because that damage is dealt on Crystal, it means that she drops the scroll. So can I have the token? Unsurprisingly, I'm going to put it closer to me. So nobody scores any points for that. However, the Gamma Shelters, Lucy will score 1, 2, 3. I will score 1. And that puts a score at 3, 4 to Lucy.
Time for turn 3.
So, Crystal and Zemo are dazed, and they will both now flip. So, cleanup phase, there's actually an order of operations in the cleanup phase. So, Crystal does actually score the 2 points for holding the scroll.
Before she drops it.
Before she takes the damage from Gamma Shelter.
Woohoo!
Hey. So, power phase. Everybody gains a power. So that puts Zemo on 5, it puts MODOK on 7, Red Skull up on 3, and Venom on 2. I won't lie, things aren't looking too good for me. I've got a wounded Zemo, and MODOK's half dead, Venom's hurt. It's not looking great. Meanwhile, Lucy has Widow on 3 power, Medusa on 3, Black Bolt on 1, Crystal on 3, and Lockjaw on just 1. I'm going to have to go with Zemo first.
You are.
So I'm going to use Steel Rush, which is 2 power. It's range 3. After this attack is resolved, the character may advance medium. So I get 6 attack dice in total. And I'm also going to spend 2 power on Master Swordsman, which allows me to reroll all my attack dice. Just the 1, unfortunately. So that's that. In fact, if I remember correctly, humour me here, you can re-roll the dice as many times as you want, as long as it's all from different abilities. So that would be my Strategic Genius re-roll. Now I'll use my Master Swordsman re-roll.
Right.
That gets a crit, which doesn't generate another 1. But then I get another crit for blank. So I've got 4 hits.
Can you reroll that again?
No.
No. Okay. She has 3 defense, 3 type things, so it doesn't matter what type.
So she blocks 1.
I will reroll for Inhuman, which
she blocks 2. So she takes 2 damage.
Ooh.
How many wounds does she have when she's flipped?
5.
Okay, not enough. So that allows me to advance medium. I'm not going to go the full distance. I'm actually only going to go to there. Spend the 1 power that I have left.
Oh, she gains another 2 power. Thank you.
And then I'm going to advance small behind MODOK. And that is Zemo done.
I was going to say,
yeah, I picked it up. I picked it up, definitely.
Right, so first for me is the she's limp and Crystal, because she's already damaged. So she's moved her along to there. She's going to now attack with Volcanic Surge, which is beam 3. We've already measured. It will get both of them. So I'm going to attack first MODOK. So she gets 4 attacks. Can reroll 1 for Inhumans.
Yep. So that's 3 hits in total. Now you get to add 2 for your crits.
Yep.
An extra hit.
Yep. Now that does not give you the incinerate because I didn't roll any wilds.
Well, I would count your wilds as blanks anyway.
Okay, then I will.
So, and is this energy, is it?
Yes.
So I've got an energy defense of 3. I can't re-roll the skull because of Zemo. I did block 2. So I take 2 damage. Drops me to 7 wounds suffered. Puts me at 9 power though.
Right.
So that gives you 1 extra power, doesn't it, for doing that?
It does, which gives us 6. But I need to attack Zemo first.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I can re-roll 1 of its attacks.
Yep. So a second wild, but then you get a crit.
Yep.
5 hits. Zemo has an energy defense of 3. He can re-roll 1. So I only block 1. You did 5 in total.
So you take 4.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
How many wounds has he got?
He's got 1 left.
Oh.
He's got 1 left.
So he's also got incinerated.
He's incinerated now.
After each attack is resolved, the target count gains the incinerated special condition.
Lovely, which means 1 less defense dice.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So now she's gonna, because she got that 1 extra power, she's gonna spend all 6 on follow me.
Oh no.
Right. Before we move on, before follow me, Natasha is going to give Black Bolt 1 of his power for King of the Inhumans.
Yep, so we looked this up. You can do it at any time, so she's doing it at the end of her second activation. Now that she uses follow me, it's technically another turn.
Yep, so Natasha can do it again, giving Black Bolt 3. Okay.
And now you're activating Black Bolt.
Yes.
Yay!
So Black Bolt is up next. I am spending his 3 power for Focus Punch, which gives him 2 extra attacks. And I'm going to go with Energy Bolt at MODOK. I need rid of him.
Yep.
If I roll a wild, I can change one of your hits, wilds, or crits.
Okay. So a single reroll. Nice. And then how many?
I can't say it's anything.
It's a hit. So you've got 1 crit, so you get 1 extra.
Yep.
No. Right, so this is energy, yeah?
Yes.
I get 3 defense dice. I block 1. I get a free reroll because of Zemo. So I block 2 in total out of 5, which means I take the 3 damage, which dazes him. So that puts him on 10 power though. Now you've got another attack, Lucy. And I know exactly where this is now going.
Took my dice again.
Sorry. I know exactly where this is now going.
Yep, I don't get the extra attack because it says during the next attack action.
Which you've already done.
But this is a second attack.
Yep.
We still gets 5 dice against Zemo.
With a single reroll, you can't reroll the skull.
No.
But you do get a crit.
Yeah, so I'll remove that and this is for the crit.
So you get 5 hits in total. Zemo is dead.
I can change your...
I can't reroll the skulls. I got 1 crit. Even with a second... Well, there you go. And that dazes Zemo.
No, that knocks him out. He's already clipped.
Yeah. So, where do you want to put this, Lucy? Within range 2.
Wait. He hasn't got any power.
Who hasn't?
Black Bolt. He wouldn't have reached it anyway, would he?
No.
Yeah, just put it there. Yes, please. That was worth it. That's got rid of 2 of your characters.
Wow. So Zemo's out. Okay. This isn't good.
Venom can take out Medusa here. Or you could grab the... Oh no, he's only got a small move, hasn't he?
Venom's only got a small move, yeah.
Red Skull can risk losing a wound to... No, he could double move. Move, grab, move.
That's literally what I'm going to do. So move, grab, move. Hang on, he's got 3 power. So it's going to cost me 1 to pick it up. Leaves me with 2. I can't do anything with 2 power with him. So a medium move over to here to pick this up.
Yep. Spend
the 1. And I'm going to have to literally come back to there. And that's it. That's him done. Wow, look, he's hiding all the way down here.
Right, up next I've got a nice little cunning plan for Medusa and Lockjaw. First, she is going to attack with Blade Bash at Venom. We've measured, he is within 3. 1 free reroll.
Yep. And then you get a crit.
And because that's a wild, I can do it again. So this is for the crit. No.
Right, so 3 hits.
Yep.
This is physical, yeah?
Yes.
Venom has a defense of 4. I stop 1. I stop 1. So I take 3 damage. Yep. Puts him on 5 wounds dealt and 5
after
power.
This attack as well, this character gains power equals to dealt. What it does.
Damage dealt.
Yeah, sorry, so she's up to 6. Do you get power for dishing wounds out?
Only if the attack says so.
Okay, yeah. So I keep getting mixed up with taking damage and whatnot. So this is again.
This is because you rolled the wild.
Yes.
Yes. So this isn't a second activation.
Yeah.
That gets you 1 hit, so you get a free reroll because Inhumans.
Way.
That
was a crit.
Yep. So you don't get the extra for that. So that's 2.
Yeah.
Venom has a physical defense of 4. He stops 1.
If I push someone, yeah, she can push.
Yep.
So I can push it small.
Small. So I'm guessing you're pushing this way.
Yeah, that way.
So down to here.
So that's her first activation, and her second
is a medium move
Venom.
onto the gamma shelter.
Yep. She does take a wound, but my plan is working.
So I've got Venom to go with.
Yep.
So Venom is going to move small. And this is going to be difficult, but I'm going to have to spend 3 power using We Are Venom. We are Venom. 7 attacks in total against Natasha. I am within range 3 of her.
Take it.
So 3 misses in total. 2 crits. Nice. 5 hits.
Oh, she's dead.
6 hits in total. So you defend 1.
Yeah, so I take 5. She's got 4 wounds.
So, after this attack is resolved, the character removes 1 wound from itself for each wound inflicted. Did she already have a single wound on her?
Yes.
So I only technically do 3 wounds. So I only heal 3. And that's Venom.
Yeah.
And she says Mordok is filthy.
Right, who's a good boy?
So
Lock Murphy is. Because he's within range, he does get an extra 3 points for who's a good boy.
Are you moving any power around because of King of the Inhumans?
Yes. I will give Medusa. Do you know what?
You need...
No, I need to be in range. Right then. So...
She says Mordok is filthy.
He is for attacking. So, because I've moved Medusa back, that means she is within range of Lockjaw for Lockjaw's who's a good boy, so he gets 3 extra powers, which is great. So, my first action will be teleport 3 inches, 3 whatever. So he's going to do it on himself to put him there.
Yep.
He's going to spend another 2 to do it again because he can only... A character can only be moved once, so he's going to move...
Well, he can double teleport. Yep, so move Bolt to contest that. Lovely.
Yes, it
That's... Do you know what it is? You've completely moved your entire team round.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's so good.
Yeah.
And
So
I believe that's your whole turn.
Yes, it is.
So, cleanup phase. I scored 2 points for controlling the Skrull agent. Puts me at 5. Meanwhile, Lucy scores 1, 2, 3 for having those. Puts her up to 9 points after turn 3. This is a very slow game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after you've scored, everybody not in range takes a damage. So Venom takes a damage, and that's why I had to use We Are Venom. And Mordok would, but he's too far. Crystal takes a damage.
Yes.
And then Mordok and Black Widow will flip. So everyone's generated an extra power. Skull is up to 3. Venom is on 4. Mordok is on 10. We've got Black Widow on 4. Medusa on 6. Bolt on 1. Crystal on 1. Lockjaw on 0.
4.
4? You spent 4.
Oh, yeah.
So you'd be on 1.
Sorry.
So, I'm a bit of an idiot. I forgot Mordok's power for P-Brain, which was reroll any number of dice. Yeah. Doesn't let me reroll skulls, but unsurprisingly, I'm spending 3 power with Mordok, right, to pick up the bugle and throw it at Crystal. So it's pick something up within range 3. And
don't you throw it from yourself though?
yes.
But she's still in range.
Yes, throw it long for him. So the bugle gets picked up and thrown at you.
And kaboom, blow.
Please make a physical defense roll. So therefore, you can reroll 1, yes. So you fail 2. So that would do 4 damage because it's size 3. You blocked 1, therefore you take 3 damage in total.
Which kills her. No.
Oh, kills her. Sorry.
Wait.
No! No! Please say he hasn't got the power.
He hasn't.
Yes!
Drat.
She was going to use last minute save.
Oh, that sucks.
In fairness, as good of a play that would have been, right? And it's a very good play if you'd done that. You doing the teleport, I think, was the
yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
So that's my superpower, Lucy. That isn't an actual activation. So I'm tempted to use Bow to the Will of Mordok. Choose an enemy character within range 3. Advance that character small, so it can only be affected by the superpower once. Is Black Bolt's attacks range 3 and 4?
Yes.
How many power has he got now?
1.
1 power. So you Master Punch is range 4, or is it range 3?
4. 3, sorry, 3. Energy Ball is 4.
Is range 4. So I don't think I can actually push you. No way can I push you far enough away.
No.
But I can. It says advance, so it's a move, not a push. So I can pull you towards me technically. If I do that, it does mean that you have to spend a move action.
Yeah.
Which I need to do. So that's another 2 power gone. Drops me to 5. And as much as I really want to attack Black Bolt, I don't want to see that injured side of him. So now, I'm going to spend 3 power on Doomsday Chair, which is my first attack, right? It does unfortunately drop me to 2 power. I need to do 1 damage because Cabal will give me 1 extra power so I can attack with this again. So with Doomsday Chair, I am going to...
Who are you attacking?
I do want to attack Natasha because I could take her out, but the problem is Lockjaw is on that objective and he's your maneuverability at the minute. How many wounds does Lockjaw have?
6.
I can't take him out with 1 attack.
Is that within range?
It's range 4. So yes. I've kind of got to go with Natasha. Is she within range 2 of Lockjaw? Yes. So I can actually do it again.
What type of it? Is this an attack?
Yes, it's a physical. Oh, wait. Can't hit her. No, so I've got to go for Lockjaw. But again, this question comes up. She's within 2 of Lockjaw. So can I hit her or not? Because...
I think it's whoever's got priority, that's whose card trumps. That's how I would think of it. So, do you want to play like that or not?
I don't know which way around it would be. Reading it, it says you select someone within 2. It doesn't say you have to be within range, because technically you could hit someone 2 inches behind. So, are you happy for me to say it this way? No?
Of course I'm not. You're going to attack me.
But I'll tell you what, right?
Roll a D3.
We'll roll a D3. Evens in your favour, because you like evens.
Well, no, we'll make it a D6 and then it's even, because you've got 2 for a D3.
No, if you roll a 2, a 4, or a 6, it's in your favour.
God, yes.
It's in my favour. That's the only fair way to do it.
Yeah.
Right, so 7 attacks. I have to target Lockjaw because I can't target Natasha. Right, so I can use P-Brain here, right? But I don't want to because I need to do at least 1 damage to generate enough power to attack again with it anyway. So they miss, but I get the crit. There we go. So that is 4 successfuls on there. That will cause bleed on Lockjaw as well because of that wild.
Okay, so it's 3 defense.
So
you may roll 1 for Inhumans.
And then you get a crit.
Yeah.
So you take 1 damage.
Yep.
And you suffer the bleed. And that is why.
1 power.
That gives me 1 power as well. But it says here, Whirling Blades, I can attack somebody else within range 2, and I don't need to pay the power for it, right? So I'll get 7 attacks again. So there we go. Yeah, so that's 5.
Yep, ready?
Yep, and Natasha's going to suffer the bleed condition here as well. She counts blanks.
Yep, so she takes 5.
3.
3.
And she suffers the bleed. Okay. So that was 3 damage I've just dealt, yeah? That generates me 4 power because of Cabal. So I did 3 damage again, the 3 plus 1 for Cabal. Now I will attack again with Doomsday. So this is my 2nd activation. So 7 attacks into Lockjaw. So I get 2 crits. So I get 5 hits on Lockjaw.
Did you do any damage to him for turn 1? You did 1,
I
didn't
did
you?
1 wound, yeah.
Didn't mark it down, sorry.
So you get a crit, reroll, and then a crit.
And the crit.
So you would take 3 damage. I gain 3 power for that. Puts me at 7. I should have been using P-Brain on all of this. 7 attacks into Natasha because of Whirling Blades. So I can...
Does that not only happen once?
Once per activation.
Right,
so if I attack someone, I can attack 1 person within 2, and then I'm doing it again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend 2 power now. Drops me to 2 remaining to reroll them. So that is... See, I should have done this on Lockjaw.
You shouldn't, yeah. I'm not letting you go back because
No, that's fine.
She's only got 1 wound left.
There,
So,
yeah. I absolutely should have done that on that first activation of Lockjaw. So does that kill her?
Yep.
Wow. He's savage with that.
Yep.
But Black Bolt's going to kill him in 1 swing here.
You took her, yeah.
Yeah, Black Bolt's going to kill him in 1 swing.
So, I've moved Venom. No. Black Bolt, sorry. Modok is a real issue. I need rid of him. But he's already gone this turn. And if I can knock Daze the Red Skull and get the objective and the whatever he's holding, that's a lot of points.
It is. It'll be, I think, 3 for controlling this plus 2 for the scroll.
I mean, I've still got Venom to get through, so... But, let's go. Attacking Energy Bolt at Red Skull. No.
So you reroll 1 and you got a single crit.
That was me reroll.
Yep.
This is me hit. Please be wild. No.
So 3.
Oh, he's already... How many ones has he got?
Skull, he's got 5 left.
No.
So energy defense of 3. I take 2 damage. So he's lost 3 wounds in total.
That's not what I wanted.
And that's it, because you've already moved.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. Right. What am I going to do here? How many wounds has Bolt took?
1.
How many does he have remaining?
4.
And then I'm spending 3 on... Oh, no, I'm not. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to use Web Snare. Costs 2 power from Venom, right? To move Bolt medium towards me.
Ooh.
Right? That's a superpower. Okay. Now I am going to attack with... I'm just going to have to go Symbiote Tendrils.
Is this fighting? Physical, sorry?
It is. It's 5 attacks. I don't know if it's worth it yet. I need to wound you, but not daze you yet. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what? No, but if Lockjaw had gone, I would have moved and then used Web Snare again. But he hasn't gone, so you would just move back onto it. How many wounds is Lockjaw on?
He's got 2 left.
Okay. So Symbiote Tendrils is range 3. So what I'm going to do is move Venom small. Right? To here. And then I should still be within 3 of Lockjaw. I've only got 2 power, so I can't use We Are Venom, which I would absolutely love to use, right?
Yep. So who are you attacking?
Lockjaw.
Right.
Hang on, have I already gone with Skull?
Yes.
Crap.
No. So you started with Mordok straight away.
I did, yeah. I mustn't have moved that from last turn. Okay, so I am going to go with Symbiote Tendrils, 5 attacks into Lockjaw. So I get 2 misses, I get 1 crit. So I get 4 hits in total. So you can re-roll the hit because of Inhumans.
Yes.
For a crit, and then you get 1 additional crit for a hit. So
I saved 2.
And I did 4, so I do 2 damage.
So that's him done.
He's dazed now, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And that's Venom done. So I did 2 damage there, yes?
Yeah.
So Venom actually generates another 2 power. Puts him up to 4 again. And then it's back to you.
Alright, so I've jumped ahead with Medusa. I've moved out medium, normal, and then small to climb, because this objective's worth 2 points.
It is.
That's only worth 1.
Yep.
So I've had to do that. She's took the damage for bleed, and she's got 2 wounds left. This has turned in your favour.
It has, unfortunately, Lucy, because I'm about to do something that you won't like. Red Skull is going to move to here. That's his first activation. Then I am playing a card, Cosmic Invigoration. If Red Skull is within 2 of another allied character with an activated token, they may spend 2 power each to play this card. Remove the activated token. However, the allied character, remove the activated token from the allied character and roll 3 dice. For each crit, wild, and hit rolled, I suffer 1 damage.
I've only got 1 wound.
I haven't took any damage. So hit, crit, and what? So I actually take 2 damage in total there. So Mordok can activate again. In fact, you know what? I shouldn't have played that. That was an absolute waste. Wow.
Yep, I'm not letting you go back.
No.
Kicking my behind.
That's fine. I shouldn't have done that because he's dazed. I don't want to daze him.
The only one you want to do is Medusa, but she's already gone, so...
So... No, it does work in my favour, actually. It does absolutely work in my favour. So, I've got 3 power remaining, okay? So I'm going to have to use Cosmic Blast, which is range 4. It costs 1 power to play. Drops me 2 power remaining on Skull. It's 5 attack dice. It is energy, Lucy.
And this is at...
This is at Medusa. So how many wounds does she have left? 2?
Yep.
Okay. I can sap power from you with wilds as well. Wow. So I get 3 crits. So that's a total of 6. You block 3, you still take 3 damage. Yeah. 2 damage you take, sorry. So that puts me up to 4 power. However, you lose a single power and I gain 1 for that wild.
So she's on to 7 and she's dazed.
Right, and so that is Skull gone. You've got now nobody else to go. So now...
Can you even target the dazed ones?
No.
So you have to go everything in the black bolt?
I don't have to.
Okay.
I'm going to move small to there and then move small to there to take that one.
Okay.
And that is the end of turn 4?
Yeah, 3.
No, that was turn 4.
Oh, yeah.
So, I score 1 for controlling this, 2 for controlling this. That's 3 in total, puts me to 8. And Red Skull still has the scroll, puts me to 10.
Yeah.
And Lucy doesn't score anything.
No. But I go first.
Yes, because I went last. So, moving into the power phase. Power phase.
Yes.
Modoc's on 1, Skull's on 6, Venom's on 6.
8 for Medusa, 2 for Black Bolt, and 8 for Lockjaw.
Yep.
Because I'm counting already the ones he's going to get when I activate him.
So you're going with him first?
I am.
Okay.
I am. So he goes up to 10. So... Right then, so Lockjaw is activated and he gets his extra 3 for Who's a Good Boy. I'm going to spend 3...
Do you want to pass any power, by the way? Because everybody's within 3.
Yeah, I'll give some to Black Bolt.
From Lockjaw? Because he's got tons.
Yeah. So that puts him down to 9. I'm going to spend 3 on Interdimensional Bloodhound.
Yep.
Um.
Drops him to 6.
Yep.
And that means you get 1 extra attack dice?
I pick a character, an enemy character. Allied characters for 1 additional attack die when targeting the chosen character with attacks this round.
Okay.
So, I've got a little plan, but it all depends if I can kill Modoc with his 1 attack from Lockjaw.
Alright.
Bite.
So how many attacks you got in total? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Reroll a single 1.
For
Inhumans. And then a crit.
So I'll remove that. This is my crit.
So you get 3 hits.
3, yeah.
I've
you
got...
get the bleed keyword.
Okay, I've got 2 defense dice. I've got 2 wounds remaining. And I've got 1 power. I defended both of them. I take 1 damage, Lucy.
Why do you take a damage?
Because you got 3 successful hits.
Yes,
I've only got 2 defences. So I've actually got 1 wound remaining.
That's not good. Wait, I can still do it.
Okay.
No, I need to kill him. I need rid of Modoc. My plan was for Medusa. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to attack him again.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. You can't reroll the skull, unfortunately. No. Unless I roll a double crit and then get another one, I'm dead. Even if I reroll that with me, with P-Brain, I'm dead.
Right. So, that's Lockjaw gone. Right?
Yep.
1.
He is the problem.
I'm sorry, I'm just really absolutely gutted that second activation.
In the last cleanup phase, we forgot one thing, Lucy.
Damage.
So Red Skull would actually have taken an extra damage.
So would have...
Modoc wouldn't have.
Yes, that's correct.
But Black Bolt did.
Yep.
So we missed the 1 extra damage there, but that's fine. It doesn't change too much of what is about to happen. I'm going to use Dark Rain. So any Cabal character may spend 3 power to play this card. Choose an enemy character. Allied Cabal characters. Oh, okay. It's not what I wanted, but may reroll any number of attack dice when attacking this character this turn. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that, I think. So Red Skull's gonna play that for 3. Okay. And I've got a range 4 attack. Cosmic Blast. I'm going to have to do this.
Can you shrug a dazed or not?
No. How many wounds has Bolt got? He's suffered 2, and how many does he have normally?
5.
5, so I'll go do 3. Okay. So, yeah, let's go with Red Skull. We're going to use Cosmic Blast into Black Bolt. So I'll get I can reroll any number of dice because of Dark Rain. So
Is this mystical energy?
It's energy. Does Bolt have something that defends against that? Like,
it says when this attacker is targeted by an attack, they must use the superpower, add 2 to the dice roll. I'm gonna actually, I think
you're gonna use that.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's that called?
Anti-gravity field.
Okay, so I get a crit. I get an extra hit, so I'm getting a total of 5 sap power before damage is dealt. The target character loses 1 power for each wild. So, and then I gain the extra 2. So that puts me back up to 5. So, yep, defense. And you can reroll 1 for being inhuman.
Wow.
So you would take
3.
Yeah. And is that all he had?
Mm-hmm.
So he's dazed. And then I've got 1 more attack to go. So am I within 4 of Medusa?
No.
No. So in that case, I will move to there. And he's now gone.
Yep. Oh my word. Alright, so Medusa, she has jumped down, moved her medium. Now she's going to attack Red Skull with Blade Basher first.
Do you want to roll closer to you?
Yeah, this is, I'm so...
No! 1 reroll.
No.
You might get a wild. You get 1 reroll. You get a hit. It's not enough to kill him, unfortunately. He has 4 defense. He rolls a crit, so he does stop it. That, if you'd rolled even half decently, then you could have knocked him out.
Yeah.
That is the game changer right there. Absolutely it is. So I've got Venom to go. How many wounds does Lockjaw have?
5.
5, okay. So Venom has 6. Is Lockjaw within 3? Yes, he is. So I'm going to go We Are Venom first of all. For 3 power. Leaves me on 3 remaining. I get 7 attack dice. Miss. And then 1 crit. So I do get 4 hits in on Lockjaw. So you defend 2. So you take 2 damage on Lockjaw.
Yep. I cannot believe that roll.
I know. So I generate, I heal 2 power there. 2 wounds, sorry. So it leaves me on 2. Now I'm going to use Web Snare. Pick a character within 4, move it towards you, medium. To bring him here, off that objective. And I will now go with... I'm just going to spend 3 power again. No, I'm not. I'm just going to go 5 attacks with Symbiote Tendrils. On Lockjaw. So I only get 1 hit.
Is it physical?
It is. And you defend it with a crit. And that's him gone. So I believe that is now turn.
Yep.
So...
If I wasn't going first this turn, I would have just said game over.
Yeah. So at the end of that turn, I have 2 healthy characters controlling this.
So you get 1 point.
I get 1 point, and then I've got 2 for the scroll. You don't score anything.
No. Come on. Let's get this done. Yeah,
I've got 2 wounded but healthy characters. Lucy has 3 flipped characters.
I rolled 5 blanks.
I know. That was unbelievable.
5 blanks almost, or 4.
Is there 2 on a dice? Yeah, there's 2 blanks on a dice.
Is there?
Yeah, you've got 25% chance of rolling the blank.
Anyway, so I do have a plan. It involves some cards and lots of power.
Good job, Inhumans generate power in it.
If this doesn't work, I will go cry in a dark room while we're rocking back and forth. Medusa.
And smash my Modoc model.
Yes. I've already declared the next time he wants to bring Mordok, I get a total free character of my choosing.
Compared to some of the other Power 5s I looked at, he should be 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Right then. So power phase, everyone gets power.
Yep.
Medusa and Lockjaw on 9.
And Bolt is on 2. Red Skull is on 6. Venom is on 4.
So, first activation, Medusa. She's going to attack Red Skull with Braid Bash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No wilds.
So, that one fails. I'm going to re-roll for Inhuman.
And 2 crits.
2 crits.
This is at Red Skull, yeah?
Yes.
4 hits. I've got a physical defense of 4. Guess what?
Drops it.
He drops it, and I'm guessing you want to put it there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you're paying a power to pick it up.
You guessed correctly.
Before your next activation, are you moving power from anybody?
Yes. Oh, I should have done that at the first.
No, it doesn't have to be first. It can be at any point.
No, in my first activation. Is it activation or turn?
Turn.
Oh,
any
sorry,
point
okay.
in your turn. So you can do it now.
Yeah. Black Bolt will take one off Medusa.
Yep.
So that puts her down to 7.
And Bolt up to 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's coming here.
Right. So Medusa is going to attack
Venom?
Venom again. Oh.
Oh, you got that wild.
Don't need to re-roll anything.
Nope, but you got a crit for an extra hit. Venom's physical defense is 4. He blocks 2. So I would take 4 damage. Doesn't kill him. He's on 1 wound remaining.
But that flurry, sorry.
Because you rolled the wild.
Yep, I can do it again.
Yep.
So I'll re-roll this for the Inhuman. And then I go an extra for a crit.
This is what Medusa should be doing.
6.
Okay.
Are either of them already flipped?
No. So I block 1, I get a crit. Either way, I fail 2. That will now daze him.
Stop. It will daze him.
Yes.
I forgot part of the attack.
Okay.
If this attack deals damage, then I can push you small.
Okay. And that's for both of them,
yes,
yeah?
Yes.
So I'm guessing you're pushing him here. This was just a guess, by the way.
Yes.
And I'm guessing back there.
Yes.
Okay. And you spent a power to pick that up, didn't you?
I did, I've already took it off.
Okay.
So that's your turn, you can't. So my turn. Alright then, so Black Bolt is going to be my next activation. I gave him a power from Lockjaw. I'm moving him to there. That's 1 activation.
And you can't do anything else.
No. Not yet.
Nope.
So you next.
Can't do anything.
Turn done.
Yeah.
My next turn, Lockjaw will spend 2 power.
Are you passing another one to Bolt?
Yes. Hell yes.
And then Lockjaw generates 3, so puts him back up to 10 because of Who's a Good Boy.
Yep. What I'm going to do though... Oh, it's an activation.
The teleport's an action. I know what you were going to try. You were going to try and spread them right out, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
There is one way you could do it.
No, because that knocks somebody out.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It was all you've got, but no. What I will do though, I will... Do you know what? After her dismal thingy, she's going to come back. Oh.
That's because of teleport?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Choose an allied character within 3. I'm keeping her there because she'll get 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn I can move her back and bring Black Bolt or Lockjaw back.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Are you leaving that's only 1 activation with Lockjaw. Do you want to keep him back there or do you want to move him back towards the middle one?
Yeah, actually.
Or do you want him on there? Because obviously we'll end up with 4 flipped characters and whoever survives, he'll score that. So forward might be better, I don't know. But
I need the points.
you're going to get them now anyway. But then the problem is can I take both of them 2
I'm
out?
leaving them there.
What, are you going to move them forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Just because then you're at least contesting the objective, aren't you?
In fact, you go there. So you have to go around me.
Mm-hmm. And it means I can't pull you away from it with Venom either. So at the end of that turn, Lucy scores 5 for the Gamma Shelters.
And then 2 for the...
But there you're on 9, so that puts you on 14, that puts you 16, that wins.
Huh?
16 points, you win.
Oh, yeah. How the heck? Like, how can I be on the brink of losing? How?
That was a savage game. That's took us longer than all of our other games so far.
Yep.
But my word, that was a savage game, and I think you made some really clutch plays with the.
That word is horrid. Please do not use it. I apologise to all the viewers.
You made some really good plays with the teleports and the pushes and
I think
stuff.
I did do better than last turn, but I think I made some...
I think you did better having Bolt up front and Medusa behind him, because then you forced me to do I deal with him, do I not?
Yeah.
And Medusa was there to feed him power. You had Lockjaw feeding power to them correctly.
What I'm going to do, right, when you edit this, I want you to pause it where she rolled all them blanks. Print it off. She can sit in the corner facing that.
Yeah. MODOK was savage, like. And again, I think if I'd played him correctly, but, like, imagine I had Follow Me on him.
No.
The problem is, you see, we've only got 1 deck of cards, so we try to split them fairly between us. So, like, Patch Up and Med Pack will each take 1, depending on what we've got. And because I was running Cabal, I knew that I had the thing to remove an activation token, whereas Lucy had Follow Me to then activate somebody else. Didn't realise all you've got. Yeah. You had Follow Me as well, though, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, so like you had possibly 2 activations to go.
Well, I'm just going to say, right, my last turn now, what I was going to do, right, so we'll put them all back.
Is if she didn't kill them.
Yeah. What I was going to do, double attack with Medusa.
Yeah.
If I didn't kill them, I was going to play All You've Got, so she could remove the activation token and fight again 2 more double attacks, which will then knock her out because she's already turned. Then I was going to play Last Minute Save. To
have Lockjaw teleported to here.
It stops her from being knocked out.
Yeah, but then you have to place her within 1 of Lockjaw, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just place a 1 behind, which would have been put your 1 within range 1 of that.
Yeah, so that was what I was going to do. Thankfully, she actually attacked. She did
that last
damage.
roll was really good. So, wow, that was a savage game. It took way longer than we anticipated.
Yeah.
But it was still a pretty decent game. I enjoyed that.
I cannot believe how back and forth it is. It's like I was absolutely crapping myself thinking I've lost here. And then...
I won't lie, like going into the last turn, I genuinely thought I could take it. And I just didn't. I needed 3 more points. If that last turn had gone differently and you hadn't dazed both of them, and you hadn't gotten the scroll, yeah.
Absolutely.
The thing is, as well, is I didn't really have the manoeuvrability to get beyond there. You have all those movement shenanigans, because Black Bolt, his Master Punch pulls him towards enemies.
Yeah.
Medusa can move people, Lockjaw can move people, Crystal moves long, Black Widow moves long. Like, it's a good 17-point list.
Absolutely.
Wow. Right, well, thank you very much for watching, folks, and we'll see you again very soon.